The civil war in Syria is now in its fourth year. More than 160,000 people have been killed. Elizabeth Palmer managed to get to Syria's largest city, Aleppo, whose 2 million people are divided between those loyal to the dictatorship and those trying to overthrow it, which makes for quite a view from City Hall.
The drive from Damascus to Aleppo used to take less than 4 hours. Now it takes a whole stressful day. The main highway to Aleppo is a war zone, and so all traffic is diverted onto these small, bumpy back roads, a narrow corridor of safety guarded by the army, but with the armed opposition not too far away on either side. At last, a dusty track leads into the outskirts of Syria's biggest city. City Hall is the tallest building in Aleppo, and that, says the local governor, makes it one big target. Up on the 16th floor, all the glass has been blown out.
So this is completely sandbagged.
Mohammed Akkad may be the boss here, but he can't stand in front of his own windows. Peeping around the corner, he points out the rebel neighborhoods. Out there in the divided city, snipers hide and watch. This building, he told us, has been hit 200 times by mortars and rockets.
And all the fighting that we're hearing now, what's going on?
Oh, he says, the usual clashes. Roughly 55% of this city is in the hands of armed opposition groups, mainly Islamic militants. Back in his office, we watched security camera video from November that shows a direct mortar hit on City Hall's main entrance. Whoa! Rebels routinely use mortars to attack areas of Aleppo controlled by the government, as we discovered chatting with children near an army checkpoint.
Okay, let's go. Liz, let's go.
This one landed just a block away, but luckily no one was hurt. Across the lines, the Syrian military drops barrel bombs filled with metal shards on areas held by the rebels.
Why a barrel bomb? It's such a primitive, inaccurate weapon.
But he ducks the question. I can't discuss military matters, he says. This war has driven thousands of refugees into the governor's city, seeking safety, and of course adding to the strain on resources. Later in the day, Akkad, AK-47 at his side, gave us a tour of his battered city, and very quickly he was spotted by some of the desperate, who did get a little charity through the window. But that's just a stopgap measure in a city where there is little work. Akkad shows us an industrial suburb. Recently in rebel hands, it's now taken back by the Syrian army. And there is one carpet factory owner back at his loom. But this is more heroic gesture than commercial opportunity. Down every street, it seems, there's another problem. Garbage is piling up, says Akkad, because rebels have captured the sanitation depot. An old man ambushes the governor's car. Please, he begs, fix our pipes. Akkad knows the two main water pumping stations are in rebel hands, but he promises to try. One more thing on an impossible to-do list as the fighting rages on day